of the day.
Is it though? I think it's important, but I feel like dinner is more important. I think the match is more important than that, though. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Shout out to M with the transition game. P2P with Gibus versus Karna. This is interesting. Gibus definitely comfortable against most Sheiks. Using a character like Lucario, especially whenever the percent goes up and she kind of starts to struggle with actually getting the KOs, you see the full potential. And Lucario is able to really punish the fact that Sheik has trouble KOing sometimes and the fact that she is a little bit on the lighter side. However, with Karna, he's so good at cleaning his plate, and look at that, 34% right out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Sheik, obviously, combo character going to rack up the damage with Lucario. You don't really get worried about that when you get there. But, yeah, Gibus has said that his Lucario mostly comes out for Sheik, just for the way that the combos work and getting the early KOs because of how light she is. Drop a quick Elko stat on you. Gibus is 1-0 against Karna.
Really? See, because I thought that the last time that they played, Karna actually beat him.
If it was last week, that might be true.
Yeah, it was pretty recent, if I remember correctly.
If it was last week, I forgot to do the data entry on my sheet.
It's okay, man. It's okay. But it was definitely like a pretty recent Shockwave. And I remember because Gibus was telling me, you know, I'm pretty confident right now because I have to face Karna, and that's a Sheik, and I eat Sheiks for breakfast. But it all came down to the fact that Karna's definitely been improving on his kill confirms. As we saw earlier, trying to go for that F smash. Not even trying to take the chance of dealing with a 50-50. He wanted to go ahead and connect with a KOing option as quick as he possibly could. Fair will definitely not be enough, but looking at the percent, Gibus needs to go ahead and act decisively if he wants to close it out. And you're starting to see a little bit more aggression from him.
Yeah. I like that we came full circle with the breakfast. And
ooh, yeah. Who ate their Wheaties this morning? Gibus with that raged Lucario. So much aura, so much damage output, so much knockback. Karna right now has to close the stock out as quick as possible. It's going to be big trouble.
It doesn't matter how many times you watch a Lucario at high percents, you know that either things are going to go horrendously wrong for them or horrendously wrong for the other person. There's no in between. It's 0 or 10.
Exactly. You know it's not butter. But you still can't believe it. You still can't believe it. And just like that, you just can't believe
there was a half-charged Aura Sphere.
Exactly. Look at the damage output already. Gibus is racked on so much percentage. Karna really struggling with the stock. Finally able to do so, punishing that air dodge.
But Gibus with like 6 or 7 attacks has an 83% lead on Karna.
Yeah, but Karna, he's really good at that early game. 16% this time, but look at the bear pushing off even further and further. The one nice thing about Karna, what he has going for him is the fact that Lucario at these lower percents doesn't have that same KO or damage potency that he has at, say, the previous percentage, you know, the mid-100s.
Yeah.
So he has a little bit more time to maybe make this an even game, but it's all going to come down to whether or not he can close out the stocks as quickly as he can. Because if Gibus is at that same percentage, then this game is over.
Absolutely, yeah. And Gibus obviously is going to be trying to find one of those early kills, like find a side B or up throw to up air, maybe even an up smash. But it's going to be very difficult for him to try to find this kill before he gets up to those 90, 100%.
And he was looking for it. You know, he was able to perfect shield the first hit of the down air, but doesn't have the Daigo moment that he needs to perfect shield the following hits. Gibus ends up getting grabbed by Karna. Try to find the forward air follow-up afterwards. Not going to really see that come through. A little bit of patience. It's going to be rewarded. He gets the forward air. Ooh, nice back and forth. Nice back and forth. They're both really trying to weave around the edge and get out as quick as they possibly can.
When you saw Gibus pull out that Aura Sphere on the ledge and kind of pick Karna up, Aura Sphere charging hits to up smash is a very reliable combo, not at percentages as high as these. And
oh my! This is interesting. It was almost a reverse scenario because because Gibus was at such a high percentage, he was able to seal out the stock very quickly using the aura. But there, I think because the combination of the fact that Lucario was in those triple digits, combined with the fact that Karna had really good rage, gave him the knockback that he needed to seal the stock with a single up air after that down throw.
Yeah, and especially with the 50-50, it's just a little difficult to guess with that down throw.
And honestly, being a player like Gibus, like I wouldn't have expected the up air to KO there. That explains why he didn't choose to use the air dodge. If the up air connected, it probably wouldn't have KO'd. But I think the fact that the rage was there made it so that it was just such a great KO option. So really good decision making from Karna. We're going to game 2 on Gibus' favorite stage. Duck Hunt, he's done so many great things on overall, but he almost got first class to that left blast zone. Going to be able to make it back, but what a start from Karna.
Yeah, Gibus likes this stage a lot, especially with Lucario, because Duck Hunt has larger blast zones for the most part, and therefore Lucario is going to live a lot longer, build up a lot more aura, and yeah, speaks for itself.
It definitely does. It's interesting, the properties of this. I think it's like a 4x3 on the top, but then like it's like a widescreen from the blast zone standpoint.
Yeah.
16x9. Weird tidbits about this game. Something that Alpha Red told me.
Yeah, this is definitely a weird stage as far as blast zones are concerned because it actually has relatively large blast zones off to the side, but most of it is off screen.
Oh yeah. But anyways, getting back into the match, relatively close, percents tied right now. But Karna, eager to answer that back. Nice, waiting for that air dodge that time.
I think that was a misinput with that grenade. Definitely maybe a little bit of panic from him trying to get out of all those consecutive combos.
That was beautiful. That is classic Gibus. He's going to use that Aura Sphere, charge it up, not only to make that ball on point, but also to be able to set up for those up smashes. Doesn't even need that max rage aura. That little bit of aura was just enough to send Karna flying off, and look at the pressure from that shield. Once again, Karna not able to go ahead and punish that.
Ooh, and yeah, just gets his Aura Sphere knocked out. It was fully charged, and now it's gone.
It's okay. It's not always about getting that Aura Sphere fully charged ball, right? It's also about being able to confirm into those KOs.
Yeah. Gibus, good job. I don't know if that was him or the game having him fall out of that up air.
Yo,
not on that one right there.
Yeah, that was great by Karna. I love that cross-up grab leading into that up air. Really good play overall from both players. Karna starting off so strong with this set of fairs.
Oh,
I love it. He waited for the air dodge and able to connect with the bouncing fish.
Karna is so incredible. It doesn't matter where you are in the stage. You are always in danger of Karna just carrying you off of the stage and into the side blast zone with many forward airs.
The up tilt, so interesting. Because it lingers a little bit, it's able to actually catch Gibus as he's trying to fall. Karna slowly and steadily taking this game right back from Gibus after he had such a great start.
Yeah, so I'm going to be interested to see how this is going to play out.
Force Palm almost takes it. Gibus going to be charging up that Aura Sphere. Fully loaded shotgun on deck, and look at him use it. Not going to be enough to take the stock just yet. Karna able to thank the fact that he was at center. Almost found the back air, but Karna surprised by that Aura Sphere. Committed to charging the needles when he shouldn't have, and definitely got punished for it.
Yeah. Lucario is definitely, I mean, every time this matchup gets to the point where it's 100-100, you know, they're both starting to get into the good amounts of rage. Sheik is starting to lose her kill confirm power, and Lucario is just gaining more power.
Exactly. Look at especially Karna as a player. Sorry, not Karna as a player, but Sheik as an archetype. Excellent early game. Kind of lackluster on the end game when it comes to actually closing out the stocks. Aside from the 50-50, which Karna has done a really good job of so far on capitalizing, he just doesn't have as many KO options. And like you mentioned, Uncle Pod, when it gets to those triple digits, you can often expect Lucario to come out on top.
Yeah. So, Game 3, we're going to Town and City. Definitely a good pick for Karna. Smaller blast zones all around. So, obviously, doing this might carry you off into the blast zone.
Man, and even though he could connect with that fair, he's still able to act out so quickly. Look at him. Before he used the back air, that time actually using the nair after whiffing the forward air.
Yeah, Karna doing an excellent job of applying pressure wherever possible. Not really giving Gibus some room to breathe and kind of charge himself, compose himself. He's just using the smaller stage to his advantage to just kind of close in, jump around on platforms, and just continually throw out aerials.
Exactly. Smart from Gibus earlier, choosing to use the jump instead. Karna covering his options so nicely, that nair coming out and just snagging Gibus. He needs to snag this KO, though, because Gibus, with this much percentage, can rack up so much damage and has so much knockback.
Yeah. Ooh, so almost had that Aura Sphere out, ready to roll, but got shot out by the needles. And this is those dangerous percentages. Karna just slipping in with single needles here.
Oh, and look at Karna. So smart. Not afraid to go ahead and contest. Understanding that he needs to take the KO as quick as possible. Gets that stage spike after that bear. And once again, able to exude that early game pressure.
Ooh, so I think that forward smash might have been a little bit of a mistake, or maybe not. Maybe he's just fishing for something cool. But that very strong first stock is going to put Gibus in a very bad position where Lucario players, it's especially bad once you lose your stock because it's going to be hard to build up that damage, but especially if you lose your stock first. You got to build up to a high percentage to get your KO first. And we saw Gibus, well, at least we didn't on stream, but he beat Mook. He was down similar percents, actually, that Karna had. Gibus got up to 100% and was able to bring back the 2-stock victory. So interested to see if this can happen here, too.
Maybe. But it's still looking really tough. Karna having lapped Gibus in percent. But it's all going to be about whether or not we can see that strong endgame finish from Karna. He did it in Game 1, didn't quite find the same success in Game 2, but he's eager to make up for his wrongs.
Yeah. Oh, So Aura Sphere, Karna was ready for it that time. It's been one of his problems. He's been getting caught by a lot of these Aura Spheres, or maybe just like canceling them out with the needles when he was just meaning to just throw out some needles to get some damage on. But yeah, good showing from Karna, keeping Gibus at bay, whether it's at distance or up close.
Exactly. Percents, I guess, a little bit negligible, but at the same time, they matter so much. Not from a different standpoint, but simply because of the fact that Lucario is in those triple digits. Like we said, so much more knockback. Damage as well is going to be something to factor in. And Karna being at 89 means that I think from one good read, Gibus could take it. But he has to find his feet onto the ground. He has to figure out a way to get that momentum started, because right now Karna is running away with this game. Punishing the air dodge with that delayed up air. That's going to be a 2-1 in favor of Karna.
Yep, Karna evens out their sets, or takes the lead, as you say. Fantastic showing from both of the players, but Karna definitely just had the mental fortitude to take it through.
Exactly, and beyond that, it was all about that first stock. Honestly, I feel like that game was decided from the first stock. Maybe if Gibus had taken stock 1, we could have seen a different game, but when Karna was able to take that stock and get on so much extra credit because of how good his combo game is, especially at those early percents, it was kind of curtains. It was kind of curtains.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you once again for tuning in.